is Lizzey Shark today, and I am going to read a story called The Rainbow Fish. Don't worry, I won't eat him. Alright, hang on. The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. I'm going to show you how to do those colors in sign language. So it said his scales were every shade of blue. Needs to do that, blue and green, like this, wiggle it, and purple, with silver scales among them. Can you see that? Look how shiny he is. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. So he was ignoring them. They wanted to play with him, and he was ignoring them. He wasn't listening to them. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." There's the little blue fish. Blue. "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me!" Is he being very nice? No, that's rude. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. The Rainbow Fish, he wasn't nice to that little blue fish at all. He could have just said, "No, thank you, I want to keep my scales." But he yelled at him and said, "Get away from me." That's not the right way to handle a problem. There he is, and see, the little blue fish looks sad. So now none of the other fish want to play with him anymore. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." There he is, talking to the starfish. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus in a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. So he tells the rainbow fish he needs to share his scales, and then he will be happier. I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them? Do you think he can be happy without his shiny scales? Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Remember how to say blue? Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. And peculiar, that means strange or kind of weird. So a peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. There he is. He's sharing. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. And delighted means happy. He's feeling good. Sharing is making him happier. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Here they are. There and right there. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come with us, rainbow fish. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Can you see they all have a shiny scale now? And there he is. He only has one left. But he's smiling. And that is the story of the rainbow fish.